TIFU by inviting the wrong woman to a Green Day concert and week-long trip to Ireland. So I've been single for a couple years now. Out of a 10-year relationship. A complete Tinder noob. That shit wasn't a thing back when I was on the dating circuit. Suffice to say I hate it. Being a guy. It feels like handing out CVs. Hundreds of likes versus one match. I had a few dozen matches but was a bit too depressed in the last 2 years to meet anyone. Keep in mind, I live alone in a foreign country and rarely get unsolicited calls or texts. I pull myself out of this 2-year bummer and say to myself, Jim, it's time to catch yourself on and get over this shit. The world has changed. Tinder is just how dating is now. It's depressing but fucking get on with it, man. I finally reach out to one of my matches from months ago. Let's call her Lisa. And we start talking. Over the course of a couple weeks, I ask if she'd like to meet for drinks, dinner in her city. She obliges and it's happy days. Back in the game, lad. See, that wasn't so hard, was it? We meet and have a great time. No awkward silences. Just banter over a few beers, and Tinder suddenly feels like a real live conduit. Lisa is really cute, very pleasant, and just feels like a really nice girl. So we end the date. She walks me to the train station and we part ways. Lisa, the waitress, left an impression. Fuck. I like her, etc. Now, I'm pushing close to 40 and feel like I've already wasted so much time, but I'm cautious not to seem needy or desperate. I take my train home. Stop in at my local pub for a nightcap or two and just check in with her to make sure she made it home okay. All good. Won't text for a couple days. Let things settle. I get a message the next day. Nothing romantic. Just a simple greeting, and we spark up a convo that lasts the whole length of the day. We talk about life, travel, music, share YouTube songs, etc. I find out she likes Green Day and has always wanted to visit Ireland. Now I already have a ticket to see Green Day in Dublin this June. Keep in mind this a 2 hours flight from where I live. I say to myself, you know what? Fuck it. Life is short. I have cash. YOLO. So after our lengthy chat the next day, I posit to her, hey, you like Green Day? You've always wanted to visit Ireland. Well, I'm headed home there for a concert in June. I'll buy you a ticket and I can show you my home country. Tour a bit, if you want and can get the time off work. I acknowledge it might sound a bit sudden and crazy, but emphasize there's no pressure. I just really enjoyed meeting her and YOLO, etc. I bought the ticket and even sent her a screenshot of the receipt. No pressure. I can sell it easy. But it's there if you like. The next day I get a response. Hey Jim. I check with work and yes, I can make the holidays. Regards, Renata. Renata? Renata is some random Polish woman I met at my local after the date and barely spoke to for an hour. I was pretty drunk by the time we met and she asked for my number. I completely forgot I even gave her my number, and the nameless text I got the next day. It could only have been Lisa in my mind. Was actually Renata. Renata is nice, by the way, but fuck my life. I hadn't planned on going to Green Day and touring Ireland with her. This is my life right now and I have no idea how to handle this situation. But I do think it's funny as fuck. TLDR. Went on a Tinder date. Catfished myself and invited the wrong woman on an expense-free trip to Ireland plus Green Day concert. Get another ticket and invite Lisa too. Like you said, YOLO. If movies have taught me anything, hilarity will ensue and you will end up falling in love with Renata. You are just re-entering the dating pool and barely know either woman. Go to the Green Day concert with Renata and plan on another date with Lisa. Eventually you will get more serious with one. Or maybe neither will work out. Enjoy your time. There's a movie on your life story already. I am trying to picture what's going through Renata's head. This guy the first barely know just bought me a ticket to see Green Day in his home country and spend a few days together. That's totally normal, right? Tears of joy. Sounds pretty similar to the plot of the movie, The Wrong Missy. Honestly, if it was me, I would tell Renata that something came up. You aren't going. Had to sell the tickets. Sorry, but the trip is cancelled. Then I would ask Lisa. You obviously don't see Renata enough for her to know the truth. Lisa hasn't reached out to you. Renata did. One is definitely into you. The other is still up in the air. Go with the sure thing. The real question is, who were you texting about Green Day before buying? Go with it. Do it. I would give Renata a chance. Yes. You mistook her as Lisa. And that sucks. But you also did say that she is also nice. Give it a try. Maybe you like her more than you initially thought. I mean, the fact she is willing to look if she can take off for you clearly indicates she is interested as well. Like everyone said, go for it. Renata sounds like a nice name. Give it a shot, and obviously she likes you and trusts you enough to go to another country with you. Even though you barely know each other. I really hope for the best, and please update us in a few weeks. I am always surprised at how quickly people move in relationships. Like, okay, we spent part of a drunken night talking, let's plan on spending days or a week together in a foreign country next month. Like, WTF. Before uninviting Renata, you should invite Lisa. Only if she says yes, you drop Renata. I guess you could say Renata is hitching a ride. Renata is a beautiful name. There are no accidents. Like you said, YOLO. But hey, you said you had a conversation the entire day with Renata through text and enjoyed it. Right? Fuck it. Who knows? Maybe this is the start of a wonderful relationship, lol. I swear to God, if you don't post a follow-up telling us how your trip with Renata goes. You say something came up and you're not going to be able to make it to Ireland, the concert, and are having to sell the tickets, then go ask Lisa.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.